Hi my YouTube family, this is Melody from Home Garden and Fashion. Please welcome to Home Garden and Fashion. First of all, I would like to thank you so much to all my subscribers for subscribing to my channel, and please do go to my Facebook fan page and give me a like there. Sometimes one of my subscriber has requested me to show her what kind of fabric is silk fabric, because she said she didn't know how to choose silk fabric. So this is a requested video to show if you want to see what kind of silk fabric is it and how to choose a silk fabric. So this is a pure silk sari. This one I got it from India, and this sari has a lot of decoration, but when you will buy the silk fabric from the store, you can buy it at any fabric store in your local area. I am not going to name any fabric store because I'm not getting paid by any fabric store to do this sew. This is my own sew. So this is a silk fabric. This is pure silk. So this is a sari made with pure silk. When you see a silk fabric, this is very thin and very delicate, and you have to take real good care of it. And if you cannot wash it in washer or dryer, you have to dry clean it. You cannot even hand wash it, because if you hand wash it, they will get wrinkled. And if you do hand wash it, you have to do it in a very gentle soap, and then you have to hang it to dry. And after it dried, if it has all kinds of embroideries, then you have to do upside down like this, and you have to put white fabric on top of it and then do mild ironings. But I would suggest to do dry cleaning for this kind of fabric, this kind of sari. So this sari, already all decoration is there what's needed, but on my video I have shown you how to decorate, put sequins and all that on silk fabric. So this is one of the silk fabric sari. It has all the decoration, and I'll show you few more and you get the idea. This one is another one. This is kind of like violet or blue, this kind of like mix, and this is also pure silk. Now this kind of silk are available here in US in fabric store. You just have to ask the salesperson to show you where they have the silk fabric. Usually they have a name too in front of the silk fabric, big fabric board, they have the name silk fabric. So you see, you can touch the silk, and it's really very fine material, and for sewing it's really very easy to sew. And dresses or your saris looks really nice because the fabric is kind of thin, it's not very thick, but then again it's not see-through either. So you can easily make dresses, salwar kurta, and you can make sari out of it. In order to make sari with silk fabric, you need at least 5 or 6 yards of fabric depending on your height and weight. If you want too many pleats, then you'll better off taking 6 yards. I usually take 6 yards because I like lots of pleats. So this is another one. Now these are very fine silk, really good quality silk, and you can find silk like this in fabric store. They will be a little pricey, but that's worth it, because if you are looking to make a party dress to wear in a special occasion, say Christmas or Thanksgiving, or in your Christmas party or something, then you would buy really nice kind of silk fabric. Now this kind of fabric is very good to decorate. The decoration I show you, you can do that decoration in this kind of fabric. So that's the second one, and I have a third one to show you, which is the pretty much the just like the other one too. This is also very fine silk. Now these silk fabrics, little bit details about this. When you buy this fabric and you want to make a sari, and after you make a sari, remember, as I mentioned to you, do not want to hang it in a hanger. You like to fold it and put it in your chest of drawers, lay it down, and you lay it down like in the lengthwise like this. So you will fold it nicely and keep it like this, but then you make sure that you wrap it around the newspaper. How I saw one of the sari video, how to keep good saris good looking for many years. So you'll do like this. The lengthwise, if you keep it like this, it will really stay good, because the problem with the silk saree, you need to change the fold often, because if you don't, in the fold like this, they will have a tear. If you keep it like this for years, and then they will have a tear in the fold. So you need to take it out and wear it in your parties and stuff, and then come and air dry it, and then you will fold it in a different way, not the same way all the time. So this is also very nice silk, and you can make it like this. Take silk saree and make sequence dots like this, different color. And then there's a few heavy work you can do in the pallu. This one pallu already has a lot of work. These are all store-bought silk saree which had the design already, and India is famous for sarees, so if you ever visit, bring lots of sarees. And this one I got it from here, and this is chiffon. So now you can do the design in chiffon as well. And if I was doing sequence design, I would prefer chiffon, because this see-through chiffons really look beautiful. Now this is one of the saree I also decorated. I'm going to do a video on this, just this saree, because what happened is I ran out of this color sequence and I couldn't find it yet. So I had this beautiful trim. This trim I bought it in one of the big retail store. I'm not gonna name any store. But I don't see the trim anymore. So I was lucky enough, because when I bought it about 10 yards. So when you buy things like this and you want to make a sari, make sure you get quite a lot. And about this sequence I started putting at the bottom, and I'm not done with it, and this will take a lot of it. But I ran out of this sequence, so I'll have to look for that. And this sequence also I ran out of. And this one has really beautiful flowers at the pallu section. Let me show you the pallu section flowers. And this was a lot of hard work. If I could get it out, hopefully I will get it out. Here, this is the pallu section flowers. Do you see this pallu section flowers? Not just flower, it is a flower with this white sequence, plus on top of it, it has tiny little beads. If you could see it, it has tiny little beads, and that's what bringing so beautiful sign to it. And I am not done with this, so I will wait. But the problem is I ran out of this sequence and I couldn't find this sequence anymore. So this is the problem you'll always run with. If you're making a huge sari, you need to make sure that you get a lot of the trim or sequence at the same time. Do not wait to get it later, little bit, because you might not find anymore the same sequence. So I might actually think that I might change it to rhinestone. Whatever sequence I have rest of it is I will do rhinestone, because nowadays saris are with all different colors and all different sequence and rhinestone and beads, everything mixed. So I will just mix and match and finish this one. This is looking really pretty, especially with this trim. I did not see this trim anywhere after that. Once I bought it, I took all the trim they had. I think I had about 10 or 15 yards, so I put in this one, and then I put this sequence all over the body. So this is chiffon, and you can get it at any craft store. This chiffon, you have to use 50% off coupon, then you see it's very cheap, it's not that much. And you need, I had this one 6 yards. 6 yards is really good, because then you have lots of pleat and it looks nice. So it has 3 decorations, like one just this sequence by itself. This is Jacorian crystal sequence, and I bought this one. This is actually came from a trim, so I bought the trim, 3-4 rolls of trim, and then I had to take out all this sequence from the trim, and then I added it with the glitter dimensional fabric glue. I used the glue silver color, and I glued this sequence to the chiffon fabric. And then so this one is just single, and then I have this little bit bigger one which really look nice, and this one does not have the beads on top of it, and this little ones doesn't have a beads on top of it, but the very big one I added beads. So this is another beautiful saree I was creating, and halfway through I had to stop because I ran out of things. So I will see if I can find this sequence, and then I will finish up this one, and I'll do a video hopefully on this one if anyone still wants to see anything. So as you see, this trim is very beautiful trim. It wasn't very expensive either, but this is the prettiest trim I have ever seen. I have seen gold color, this one, so this is silver, and I have seen a gold color, and this is really pretty. It really looks stunning with this coffee color, and I know this will look really beautiful with a very dark, I mean very deep purple silk saree. If you got a silk fabric purple color, and then you put this kind, the Korean crystal, this name was this kind trim, you put on it, and it will really look beautiful. And see, this is little bit purplish, but if you get little bit more than this, let me see, there was a little open section. So if you see, if you put in this one, it's really looking lovely. Now this is blue. If you get like dark purple, then I know it's really gonna look lovely. So you can buy silk fabric dark purple and use a shiny white trim like this, and make sure it's like a crystal, the Korean crystal, so it will have all kinds of lights coming out of it, and it really looks beautiful. So today's video was about the silk fabric, and I will post some pictures of silk fabric. And all you need to do is, when you go to this fabric store, you just ask the salesperson to show you the silk fabric, and then you touch it and feel it and see which one you like. The very best one will be like very soft and very delicate, like the one of these I showed you. This is the best one, and this was quite pricey, but I did not buy the fabric and decorate it. This came just like this from the store. It's a saree with all decoration. This is called silk Banarasi saree. So this has all the pallu and the decoration and everything. This is really a beautiful saree. This was a gift from my brother to me. Basically all the pricey saree I usually get it gift from my mom or my brother or my dad. So this was a gift from my brother, and this is really beautiful saree, and as if you feel it, you will see this is so soft, and when you fold it, this can become tiny little. There was a time when they had the most expensive silk saree, and those silk sarees were so soft that you could fold it and fill it inside a matchbox. Those are like the best silk material, but these are not so good, but still they are really pricey, expensive ones you can find, but you might not find like this in the stores over here, but you can find close to it. So one of the things you will notice that as it gets old, it gets like this. So the silk saree, you have to be very careful, and when it gets really few years old, say 10 years old, then you see there are some serious damage to it, and this damage are not repairable. So basically you have to do something with the saree, make something for your home, or usually you can do cushion covers or something, because usually after 10 years their life is kind of ending, and especially if you have a lot of wear and tear. But these are really nice fabric to make your party dresses and do decoration. So you can do it in silk or you can do it in chiffon. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful. and I will post some pictures of the silk fabric. But the best way to get it, you have to ask the salesperson in the store to show you the silk fabric, and then you touch it and compare it. So if you touch it for the very best silk, you will see it's very soft, and when you fold the fabric, it could become really tiny. I mean, at one time, as I mentioned, the silk fabric used to go inside a matchbox. Those are like the best silk fabric. I don't know if they still have those. Those were like in the storybook, but this is pretty close to it. This is very expensive. You may not find like this in the stores here, but you find something close to it. So you can ask the sales associate, and that's the way to find it. Thank you so much. Have a great day, and I'll see you with my next video. I am working on so many things, so I don't know which one I'll finish first, but someone asked me to make a special purse, and I saw the design, and I may not be exactly the same doing the purse exactly the same, but I came pretty close to it, and I will be, hopefully I'll be finishing it soon, and I'll be able to post it, and you can see it how it was done. So this purse is different than the one I already made. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Have a good day. Don't forget to like and subscribe.